Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, part 2. My name is Susan LaCroix, and this is my beautiful daughter, Julie. And we have a very special episode of Sunday Stamping. It's actually Stamp Along with Susan and Julie. Sunday Stamp Along with Susan and Julie. And this is always fun for us to do. And first of all, I need to apologize because I did do some adjustments on my measurements. I did update last week's video description with the correct measurements. I also did this like 4-minute video the other day and posted that to show you the measurements again. So hopefully you will find it. I'm going to show you them again today. So if you need some time to, make some adjustments, I'll give you that time. Not a problem. So Julie, we had fun at watching your video and making your cards. That's such a cute layout. So if you missed Julie's, there'll be a link that you can go back and catch hers and stamp along with her because it was a really cute card. You won't want to miss it. So there we go.
I
So
thought you were gonna say, Julie, we had fun when you were visiting, and I
yeah,
did have
well,
so much fun.
that's where I'm going next. So we did. Julie and the kids came and we had a ball. Had some stamping time. We were truly this close to being
Oh,
able
yeah.
to film, but time didn't allow it, and she had to get on the road like right then.
Yeah.
So our apologies that we didn't do it. I'm going to cough.
Oh, it was such a short visit. I arrived on Sunday and we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I left on Thursday. And so it was not a lot of time. We squeezed a lot into that time playing some games. We had a Stampin' Up leader lunch that we went to, and Dad and I took the girls to Greenfield Village on Wednesday. You had stamp clubs, and we got to stamp with all your stamp clubbers. That was so much fun. And the girls were helping out in your stamp room, helping to clean up and get some of your stuff ready. And of course, we had a Darlings visit. Not Darlings, that's down here. Bob Joe's. Oh
Bob Joe.
my gosh. The flavor this week was black raspberry, and it was so yummy.
For those of
And
you
Dad,
who don't know,
Dad took
Bob
the girls to a
Joe's.
movie. We watched some movies. I don't know. I just
Okay.
feel like it went so
Yeah,
fast, as
yeah,
it always does.
yeah. Bob Joe's is an iconic place downriver. It's been here since like 1947 or 48 or something. And it is their own recipe of frozen custard. And
Mm.
there's nothing like, I always tell everybody I was weaned on Bob Joe's custard. So it is a special treat to go. And even
It's
their
just so
baby,
airy and light and
yeah, their
so
baby
yummy.
size is true. It's quite a bit, and it's enough that satisfies me anyway. And just
Yes.
anyway,
I
yeah,
got the small and it was too much. Like,
it was, yeah, it's good. All right, so I am going to flip to my desktop, and
okay.
we're just jumping all over the place here. So let's just stop jumping and get to work. All right. So before I show you the designer series paper, I just wanted to give you this reminder that it is August and it is the month to redeem those coupons. So you earned them in July and you're redeeming them in August. That's the plan. So there is also a designer series paper sale. And this is great. It is 15% off. So most of the designer series paper in the annual catalog with some carryovers from last time, including the Bright and Beautiful's carrying over, Countryside Inn, Perennial Lavender, which Julie used, and then the Winter Meadow paper. So on Julie's, I couldn't decide what to use, and I actually used some Bright and Beautiful and some Full of Life. So as I mentioned in Julie's video too, it dawned on me that in the United States, this is down to $10.62 a pack. If you redeem one of your coupons, you can get a pack of paper for $5.62. I think that's
If
wonderful.
you redeem 2 coupons, you can get a pack of paper for 62 cents.
That's right. There you go. That's right. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to show you what I'm using, and I am using the Lily Pond Suite. And so the paper is 6x6, so you get 12 different designs. So I'm gonna go through them very, very quickly. So the A side, the B side, there's ducks, there's fish, there's frogs, there's lilies, water lilies, ducks. I love the ducks. These fish kind of scare me.
Oh, they're koi fish.
Yeah, okay. Oh, lots of ducks. And some of the ducks, you can die cut out of with the dies in the suite. So that's fun. Look at that frog. Now see, that koi fish is fine.
I
Some
think you said it, but this is a 6x6 paper, so you get 4 each of 12 different patterns.
Yeah. So 48 sheets of paper. So sometimes it's hard to when you have too many choices, right? All right.
Yes.
So to go with that, I'm using the Charming Duck Pond and the dies which aren't out. I'm using some of the adhesive back dapple dots that come with the suite. And my ink today is Granny Apple Green. And Julie, should we switch to your desktop so you
Why
can
don't
show
you go ahead and share your measurements, and then I'll share the paper I'm using.
you? Where did my measurements go? Oh, come on, Susan. I had them right out. I swear to God. Is it tucked in here? It's tucked in here. Between all those papers I showed you. All right. So here are my card measurements. A 4 1/4 by 5.5 cardstock base. That was a different thing. 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock that is scored at 1.5, 3 inches, 5.5, and 8 inches. Lots of designer series pattern. I've got 2 pieces that are 1 1/4 by 4 inches. A piece that is 2 1/4 by 4. A piece that is 2 3/4 by 4, and then one that's 4 inches by 5 1/4, and that's going to lay on top of the cardstock card base. So I hope I'm not going too fast. Now, in my original measurements, I had a 1 inch by 7.5 inch belly band. I upped that to 8.5 inches. And then whatever you want to use to decorate your belly band and embellish it. This is also in the description. So if you're not quite ready and you need to pause and go back and look at that, you can. Okay, Julie.
I was just switching out a couple of my pieces. I had a card front instead of a full card base. So I got that traded out. That was something I think you changed after I was there a little bit. But I'm using the Take to the Sky designer paper, and I'm showing you the 12 by 12 today so you can see this amazing sheet that has 2 by 4 inch tags as well as 3 by 4 inch pieces that you can use, a 4 by 6 piece, a little vignette. So lots of different styles here to mix and match. And I did cut from this paper for some of my panels on the card that we're making. The Take to the Sky paper is such a great paper for masculine cards. Of course, it's double-sided, so you're going to get some awesome patterns on both sides here. The colors being boho blue, night of navy, a little smoky slate, Cajun craze, mossy meadow. I'm sorry, not Cajun craze, but copper clay. Copper clay. So really great patterns here with the airplanes. And so I've got my pieces cut and ready to go. And I can't wait to see how these cards are going to turn out.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score that piece of 4 1/4 by 11 inch. And we're going to score it, as I mentioned, I'm left-handed, so I kind of do things backward. So I'm starting off with a 1.5 inch score line. And then we're going to slide this over to 3 inches. Now we're going to slide it to 5.5. And then we're doing 8 inches. We're scoring at 8 inches.
And you had some of these measurements, you had the scoring measurements on your paper already, right? On the list?
That is
Okay.
correct.
So you
So
may have that part done already.
yes, and you might, but I thought for those of you who didn't, I wanted to get this scored for you. And it gives another little bit of time if you needed to make.
Absolutely. No, it's good to go over it. I just wanted to clarify if you already scored it, you didn't need to do any more scoring.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Okay, so here's my paper. Like so. All right. So now we're going to fan fold. And we want to get out our essential tool, which is the bone folder. And make sure we have good creases for our paper. All right, so what did I miss here? This guy. So you should have a piece that looks like this. It's going to fold over. So this will be the largest piece will be on the bottom. All right. So this piece, as I mentioned earlier, is going to layer on our card base. And I know I'm sad we're going to cover up mama and babies.
Oh,
It's always hard to, not use the elements as they are on the paper, but it'll work out really well. I'm convinced of that. All right. Now we're going to put some our designer series paper on this piece. And so this first one is going to go on the very front here, like so. And then the next one is going to go right next to it. And I use the same design, not that you have to. You could use whatever works for you. So this piece will go here. This piece is going to go here. So it's going to look like so. All right, so this piece I'm leaving white, and then this piece is going to go here. So it's going to peek out. So this will be what this piece looks like. All right. All right, so now on this piece, I did mention to you that I did that some of the designer series paper can be die cut with the ducks. So that's what I did is I die cut out 2 of the ducks. One's going to go on the front and one's going to go on this piece. And then I also did a decal circle, which is going to decorate my belly band. So this one is going to go here like so. And this one is going to come down here. So we're going to go ahead and put our duck on this piece. And we have a little bit of stamping to do. So on the front, on this piece, will be happy birthday. I make a lot of birthday cards. All right, so I'm going to put happy birthday up here on the top of my decor. And then this guy is going to go here. But let's get our have a lovely day here. All right, so we're done with this part of it. So we're going to go ahead and glue this on before I get yelled at, closing my ink. Now, because this is kind of a heavier piece, I'm going to use some tear and tape to put it on. You can use whatever adhesive you think, but I really want it to be anchored. So I'm going to put one on this side and one on the other. All right, so it's going to go on here, which is why I said I feel bad. I'm covering it, mama and baby. Babies. How you coming, Julie?
Good. I'm taping my layer on right along with you.
Oh, excellent.
Just
Okay.
trying to make sure I get it centered right.
Yeah. All right. So that piece is done. I'm going to glue our little mama duck or our duck onto this front right here. All right. Now for the belly band. So I'm going to put it on here so that it comes around. And you don't want to make it too tight because you want to be able to slide it off your card. Right?
Is that a full card bum or is it a card base?
It's a card base.
Okay.
So
That's what I
card
originally
base,
had, and then I switched it out because your measurement said 8.5 by 5.5. Oh well.
it shouldn't have.
I
I've 1/4 by 5.5. A quarter sheet
maybe
of
I just read it wrong. No worries. Mine's a full card, but that's
yes.
I'll add my inside later.
Yes. It's okay. All right. So now we're going to put this on here. And you know what? I don't like this. It's too big. I'm going to do a little trim. All right. I'm going to take a little of this adhesive off here. And I'm going to put the belly band or the decorative piece on with dimensionals. On there, like so. So I'm going to put it on the band itself and not the circle.
Smart move. I was just thinking, how am I going to get that lined up just right?
So this is going to go here like that. Isn't that cute?
Oh my gosh, it is so cute.
But not done. We have to put some bling in, right?
Of course.
Of course. All right, so we're going to put some, I'm going to use some of the pink. And these are the adhesive backed apple dots. And there is crumb cake and there's the pink and then there's I think that's peach pie. I think. All right. So I'm going to put on a big one. We're going to put those up here on this panel and then a little one to go with it. And then we'll get another big one. Or whichever one is going to get picked up here. And this is going to go with the duck. I don't want it quite there. There we go. All right. So there is our card.
Cute, cute, cute.
It opens up like so.
Oh, I love it.
I do have a couple of the more of the same design to show you. One, I've got a little crease in that belly band. Boy, that's a little snug one. Okay. So I have that one. This one was a swap from Cindy Houston.
Ooh.
And she used the perennial lavender. And
Oh,
she also
I like the embossed layer. Yeah.
put an embossed layer on top of the card base. And then die cut some of the flowers out. Just very pretty. And some of the embellishments from this suite. Oh no, I don't think those are from this suite. but she didn't put a belly band on, so you don't need to necessarily put a belly band on. This was the one I was working on to kind of, figure things out. And so I use some of the Countryside Designer Series paper.
Oh, I like the way that turned out.
Yeah, I was working on this when you left. And so what I did was this. I didn't
Nice.
put any other greetings. I just die cut some flowers from the Country Flower dies, and then put some of the iridescent faceted gems in the front. So there's, boy, I mean, especially with the Designer Series paper sale right now, you could have a field day designing these cards.
Yes.
Really. All right, so that's what I have. Julie, are you ready to turn the camera over?
I I am, yes. So I use the Take to the Sky. Here is my finished project with the belly band. I add a little embellishment to the center of the airplane. And then I have my layers with a little stamping on the inside there, flying by to say hi.
Oh,
And then
Julie.
I misread it, I guess. And so I have a full card. So I'm just gonna stamp and add another panel on the inside. So then it just will have an extra little opening. But I love the belly band because it does kind of hold everything together. Here is another version I created, and I use the Unbounded Love suite for this one. I have an embossed layer on the
Oh,
peach pie, and I didn't use a belly band on this one. But I used some of the designer paper and the coordinating stamps from that set.
and you stamped on the Designer Series paper on that last panel.
I did, yes. I customized my designer paper with a stamp because sorry about that. I was looking for another pattern to go with the colors. This paper pack has a lot of very busy patterns. And so I wanted to use these colors, and it came together nicely. I like the way that worked out. But I wish I had put a belly band on it because I really like the way that sort of holds the card together.
Yeah.
Great
Oh,
card design, Mom. Thank you so much for sharing this one.
oh, sure, sure. I'm anxious to see what folks at home have done as well. First of all, I have a yay or nay, belly band or not.
Yeah.
So let us know if you like using belly bands or not. And oh, let me get my tea mug out.
I know. I just surprise added yours on there.
Oh, yep. So anyway, and let us know what you think of this card design and how this video experience was for you. So we're gonna turn the cameras back now to our faces and take one more look at our projects. Well, here we are. One last look at our projects. Stamp along with Susan and Julie. I hope you've enjoyed making these cards along with us. And if you didn't and you just watched and then we'll create the cards later, that's okay too. But as Julie mentioned, we would love it if you would post your projects on our Facebook group or our blog or wherever you want to post it. And we'd love to see what you come up with. All right. Well, Julie, here we are at the end of the video.
Yes, I always have so much fun when we do these, and I just want to do another one, do another one. So
Yeah.
maybe next month when we have the launch of the new mini catalog, maybe we can plan another stamp along. But you guys should leave a comment and let us know. Do you like the stamp along videos? Do you want to see more of these? I know we have so much fun stamping together. And it's even more fun when you're stamping along with us. So let us know if you'd like to see more of videos like this.
Yeah, I agree. Well, until, wait a minute. I've got grandkids starting school this week.
You do have grandkids starting school this week.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna, we'll try to give them a call and see how their first couple days went. Because Anna, as a freshman, starts first
Tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, tomorrow. It's only August 12th.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
And then
So
Elise
early.
starts on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
maybe mid to the end of the week, we'll give the girls a call and see how their first couple days went. So.
That sounds good. They're actually, I think, excited to go back this year. Usually there's a lot of feet dragging and they don't want to go back because they're enjoying their summer too much. But there's a bit of excitement in the air this weekend as they're getting ready for. I'm sure that will wear off very quickly.
Probably will, but I just remember you and your siblings going through that same sort of thing. Mark,
Yeah.
maybe not so much, but
Oh,
and your sisters, you know, and it was getting ready, and we always got the school supply list, and we go shopping for school supplies so you could pick out your folders and
yeah,
sort of thing, and picking out what clothes you were going to wear the first day of school, and
exactly.
yeah, after the first week or so, yeah, it kind of was like you had homework and project,
Yes.
band practice, and whatever else you guys were involved with. So yeah,
Hmm.
okay, it's a fun time. Enjoy it, Julie. It
Uh,
will. It,
I will. The first days of school are always just so much fun, and yeah, we're making the most. We're trying to do all of our summer bucket list things, like in this last week, visiting Michigan, seeing you guys, and we went to Curtis Orchard and got our donuts and took all of our, our pictures. Curtis Orchard always has foster kittens. And so there's little kittens literally running around everywhere. And so the girls were so excited to go and play with the kittens. And now they all want cats. And I'm allergic to, so of course that's just not going to work out so well. But playing with the cats, playing with the kittens at Curtis Orchard is definitely something they enjoy doing every summer. So we're just checking things off the list, and
yeah.
yeah, looking forward to another busy year. It just never slows down. It's always busy in our house.
Oh, but that's okay. That's what
Yep.
family is all about. So I hope you all have a wonderful week coming up, and Julie and I will see you next Sunday stamping with Susan and Julie. Bye, everybody. We love
Bye,
you
everybody.
for
Bye,
watching.
Mom. Love you.
Bye, Julie. Love you.